Hey everyone, it's Ethan or Miist back again for another video today, and welcome back to our Moncton Miist expansion mode. And let's get into this one, guys. Here we are today in what is off-season number 9, I believe. So that's pretty exciting. Obviously coming off of a somewhat exciting, somewhat disappointing season. Obviously able to make the conference finals for the second straight season and for the third time that we've made the postseason. So obviously we are 100% for making the conference finals whenever we hit the playoffs. So let's hop into the draft, guys. We might as well. Let's hope that this video is a little bit shorter than the last one. So we're just gonna sim to our pick. We obviously don't have a first rounder this season, which, to be honest, I didn't know. So kind of glad we went as far as we did, of course. Now who should we go here? Or go for here? Probably the 17-year-old Michael Patulny. Sure. Or Patulny, maybe? Low top 6? Yeah, that's actually not that bad. Sure. Low top 6 isn't too bad. A goalie here, Keith Madden, maybe? Or Zachary Giftopoulos. It's definitely a better name, so we're going with Giftopoulos. A medium starter, so that's not too bad. Let's just see what Madden was. So they were the exact same, so guess I couldn't have gone wrong with either of them. But that's alright. Maybe let's go for another scout recommendation. So should we go for the center, or sorry, should we go for the forward, or should we go for the defenseman? Dominic Baines is an overager. Maybe that's a good idea. Let's go for an overager. Oh, he's really bad. And what probably would have been better. So, I mean, the potential isn't really any better, so I guess it kind of evens out. We are going for the German, Maximilian Forster, the age 20, a low top 9, and that's the draft. So that was a pretty short draft. Only, what, 4 picks, sorry, so nothing that'll really help us out at all. Maybe the goaltender, but I mean, apart from that, I don't even know if there's really, or if we're really getting any help from that. So, yeah, guys, let's head on to the contracts and see who needs to be re-signed, because I'm honestly not too sure. Ooh, right, we've got big players to sign this season. So, I see, Rupe Hintz, back up to an 86 overall, which is nice to see. Obviously, ended up having a pretty solid season for us, definitely redeeming himself over the past, well, that was just over the past 3 seasons, but no, just last season really, just was not good at all, but this past season was obviously pretty good from him. Unfortunately, though, he doesn't want an extension, which slightly hurts my feelings, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes. But Ryan Donato, that's a bit too much, buddy. Jeez, that's a lot of money. Okay, before we do this, who's expiring next season? Because we definitely need to keep an eye out for that. So McKinnon and Cross aren't. So like, we're probably okay. But Cross is expiring the next year. So max a 2-year deal for Ryan Donato, which, to be fair, is kind of what I was thinking for anyways. Just because obviously he's. I mean, he's obviously great, but that's a lot of money, man. So, oh wait, let's sort it by forwards, but let's sort it by overall. So, well, Liam Foudy is my priority. Obviously, he's younger, so let's see, what would you want for 8? A lot. Oh, I guess he's 29, so maybe 8's probably too unrealistic. So maybe the 5 years, 5 years isn't that bad, actually. So let's do 8.4 for 5 seasons. That'll bring him up to a 34-year-old, so I'm okay with that. And Rupe Hintz, just out of curiosity, I guess. Let's see what he wants. He actually doesn't want that much money. See, Lawrence Ferraro is now up to an 82, which is nice. He also doesn't want an extension, though, but I would much rather target him than Rupe Hintz. But first, I think we should aim for Donato and Foudy. So, man, he wants so much money. That's unreal. I mean, obviously he's very good, but that's a lot of money. That's, well, what is that? That's 20.8 million of the 29 million we have in cap space. Like, I'm almost tempted to do a 1-year deal because of how much money he wants. Like, I'm gonna try to cut it down even more because I just need the cap space. Jesus, man. So let's see though. Any big defenseman we need to re-sign this season? Brady Shea, obviously, but I meant big. He actually wants a decent amount of money. Damn. Oh, Vic Ranger. Shit, I forgot about that. Why did I not check to see who was expiring this season? Oh man, he wants so much money, and I'm gonna have to offer him more. Our entire contract space is going to 3 players, basically. This is really bad. I'm just gonna give Vic Rager what he wants in hopes that he accepts that. Okay, he did. So thankfully. Ooh. Okay, so now we have less than $4 million of cap. So there goes Rupe Hinson. That's definitely not happening. There isn't even an option where we can get Rupe Hintz back, which sucks. So that means Ryan Donato is now the only player on this team to be here since the expansion draft, and same thing for Brady Shea, also going to be on his way out because we don't have the cap space. Lawrence Ferraro, we're gonna have to do a 1-year deal, and we're gonna have to cut it a little bit. Even then, like, that's just not enough money for anyone. For anyone else, we have no cap space, man. Okay, so I just learned this. I didn't know this, but apparently you can actually still cut contracts on players that don't want an extension, which is nice because I honestly did not know that. So, Ken Denny, I believe that was in the NHL, right? Yeah. 37 points in the NHL this past season. Not bad at all. He does not shoot the puck. But will I even be able to sign him? Absolutely not. Jesus. We need to clear some cap here, guys. We really, really need to clear some cap here. Galiev, what does he want? I mean, he wants not that much, but I'm just going to release him. Denisov, I'm going to release. Walls, I'm going to release. Kaigorodov, I'm going to release. And Bykov, I'm going to release. So, Woodworth. That's an ELC, I'm guessing, yeah. So we can offer him whatever he wants. Heino as well. We're going to need some forwards. We might as well sign these two. I'm just not going to sign Carlson. He's pretty bad. Not that Heino is any good, but that's all the skaters. For the goalies now, Vevalainen, if he doesn't... Okay, I was going to say, I just need to sign him on a 2-way deal. Because there's just no way I'm signing him if he doesn't. Markkanen. I'm just going to release Markkanen. And Green doesn't want an extension, so we'll release him as well. I did not know. I will not accept a 2-way deal. End of the story. Great. That's going to hurt to the cap even more. Really? Like, even if I give you the max? Let's try that. If it... Maybe... Oh, God. Stop the Sam. Oh, jeez, man. Well, isn't this exciting? We have no cap space. Oh, jeez. I'm going to qualify Denny at least. That could have been bad. Goalies. Have a line in, buddy. Like, I know obviously it's only 800K for a goalie that obviously wasn't that great. I'm gonna release him for now. Same thing with Koskinen and Soupy as well, because they're all just bad, I guess. So now let's just see players that are unsigned that I could sign. We don't have any good forward prospects. Patulny is honestly our best forward prospect, which is very sad. And then defensively, we have nothing. Is there someone, like, am I missing people? Not all expiring, sorry, in the system. So we've got Lemaire, who's probably our best defenseman prospect-wise. And for forwards, probably Woodworth. Okay, yeah, Woodworth isn't that bad, but apart from that, that's like the only forward we have. Goaltending, Giftopoulos, was he Canadian? He is, damn it. I was gonna say, if he wasn't Canadian, I'm just gonna sign him now, but I guess I can't. Man, guys, we are in rough shape. We are in really rough shape. We're gonna have to go to free agency here, and I don't even know. Like, I don't know what this team is gonna look like. This is very, very scary. So, forwards, we obviously have McKinnon, Cross, and Donato still. Then we've got Foodie with Pillman, and who the hell knows? Probably Appleby again. It's only up to an 82, surprisingly enough. Then Ratcliffe, Ferraro, and Kairu. Then Powell, Balsers, and Berkorkin. So I gotta sign a forward at least. Like, I need a forward. As for defensemen, I mean, we could survive with Anisimov. Is it ideal? No. I mean, there's a chance that Lemaire could outgrow him. Is that ideal by any means? No, but 1, 2... DiPietro's a lefty, right? Oh no, he's a righty. DiPietro should hopefully be like an 87 come the regular season. Man, that it's the Theodore contract, honestly. That's what really hurts us, guys. I might try to move Theodore. Like, I didn't expect him to regress as much as he has so fast. And even if I can get a package deal of 2 defensemen that are similar overall to him, but just are so much cheaper, because that's what we need. Like, what is Anisimov? Is he a lefty? He's a righty as well. So we have, what, 4 right-handed defensemen? And getting rid of a left-handed defenseman in Theodore, so we definitely need a left-handed defenseman. And I mean, for goalies, I definitely need a backup goalie. I just need to sign 2 more goalies as well, and I don't want to sign any of these guys. Kato, Berry, and Kitnar are not good, so like I said, guys, our prospect pool is in rough shape. Thankfully, we have our first in this upcoming season, and I'm gonna try to not use that. But damn, we are in a very poor spot. Yeesh. So, jeez, is there any good defensemen out here? Barker, who is this guy? Leonard Barker. He's a lefty, which is nice. Doesn't seem to put up points. He seems very defensive. Very good defensively, geez. Obviously, he's an RFA, though, which hurts my feelings. So let's just see anyone that is currently a UFA. And I might just sort it by defenseman just to make things easier for us, because a defenseman is what we need the most. Akeem Kling. He's German, isn't he? Yes, he is. He's a right-handed defenseman, though, which we really don't need. Like, we need a left-handed defenseman more than anything. Are just all so expensive. Nick Hague, meh. Obviously, Brady Shea is there, but he's also very expensive. Jake Bean can actually put up some points, which isn't that bad. Put up 2 40-point seasons over the past 2 seasons, which again, like I said, isn't too bad. But that's a lot of money, man. Like, jeez. Okay, the cheapest I'd probably get him. I mean, I had 4 years for sure, but jeez. I mean, like, how could I not go for Kling here? Like, Kling is very good. I know he's a defensive defenseman, but look at his defensive stats. And then even Eric Tkachuk here, again, incredible defensively. Like, Ua Levy is pretty solid. It's just a lot of money as well. Like, well, I guess it's probably less money than what than what Bean wants. It's just that he's older, and he's looking. Well, I mean, a 2-year deal is actually 2 or 3 years, but I'd probably do a 2-year deal. I need to clear cap space here, guys, so We are in a rough spot. We are in a very, very rough spot. Let's see what's out there for my good friend Shea Theodore. Obviously, that's a lot of cap. He might not even have an offer. We get Oliver Wahlstrom, Ivan Chekovich, Kasperi Kapanen, Philip Zadina. Jeez. Let's just take a look at Oliver Wahlstrom. How good is he? He's an 86, so meh. Well, I mean, he's not like he's bad, but obviously we just lost to Carolina in the playoffs. I know they definitely need the help defensively. Ideally, though, I'd like to be able to take someone back, like Audie Marchessault, maybe. You know what, I might just have to scroll through every team here, guys, which I don't want to do, but I kind of need to, so yeah, this sucks. Was not expecting this at all, guys. Who's this Ernie guy? They have a lot of good prospects. Cyrus Ernie, offensive defenseman. He looks to be very good, in all honesty. Doesn't really look to actually put up points, though, but he looks very good. And I think we could definitely get him if we added him to this trade. Let's maybe add him. So Ernie. What about a forward here? Alex Kovanov. It's on the last year of his deal, which is interesting. Kevin Labanc. What is that contract though? Hello, 67 points. He's making $3 million. I mean, no, I definitely wouldn't be able to do that. Maybe I just add a forward prospect here, guys. I don't know. I don't really see any though. Bergforce, probably the best one here. Jorgen Bergforce. What about a goalie, maybe? A goalie prospect. I mean, I'm not too worried about a goalie just because of Vic Ranger, but yeah. Like, I don't know if this trade goes through, but we get a defenseman that could help us now. It's just the fact that Ernie's a right-handed defenseman, which, you know, I'm going to back out of that because I really need to target a left-handed defenseman more than anything. So let's continue looking. Let's see if we can find a lefty. No one over in Arizona. Jyrki Norinen, Alex Stevens. They have so many right-handed defensemen. I mean, maybe Riley Price, but I don't think he makes the jump to the NHL this season. And I kind of need an NHL defenseman now, so Morrissey, Peckham would be cool, but that's just not happening. They have a lot of defensive prospects. Maybe I could take one from Boston here. Elijah Graham's a righty. So is Scott Pecker. Willette, he's a lefty, but again, I don't know if he makes the NHL team this year. Would they really give up on their 7th round pick from, what is that, last season? This past draft, so I don't think that's any likely. Let's move on then. Torrey Krug. Buffalo is struggling. See, they could definitely use a defenseman, but then they don't really have anything to give up. Like, I could take Miele. I don't know, but I don't think that's very good either. Jeez, wow, very good in Calgary. Romano, who's obviously pretty sick, an 87 at 22, then Neal, an 84 at 20, Haley, an 83 at 19, and then Stillman, an 80 at 18. Like, geez, Calgary is looking very good in the future. Audie Marchessault again from Carolina, but they really need a defenseman, but I'm not taking their best defensive prospect. It's incredibly unrealistic. Tony DeAngelo is a righty. Luke Finley is a left-handed defenseman, but he's like the main piece there, so I don't really know how I feel about that either. Chipchura, Donovan Chipchura. What are those stats? No, thank you. Uh, Man, this is quite the off season, guys. McGinnis, he's an RFA. But if we get the rights to him, then maybe. Emilio Downing had an incredible season in wherever he was playing in the AHL, but he's a defensive defenseman, and I just don't trust defensive defensemen. Shane Jocelyn, I don't know. Dallas is really struggling as well. They have two really good prospects coming up as well. So I don't really think that's any likely either. Punanovs would be interesting. I don't know if he makes the NHL this coming season. Wallander or Baudin, Nicholas Baudin, or William Wallander. I don't know. Actually, Detroit has some options here. Kind of thinking of Baudin here. 3. I mean, that's a good contract for almost 40 points a season. I'm quite okay with that, in all fairness. Yeah, you know what? Maybe let's target Nicholas Baudin here, and maybe see if we can get another prospect. If they have any on the block. Ivan Chekovich, who could be some forward help for us. I don't think this trade goes through, obviously. It's worth a shot, but yeah, we'll definitely have to add more to this. I don't know who I add, though. Like I said, Woodworth is probably our best prospect, and I'm like low-key thinking about Terrell Powell, just because I don't think he's changed in overall at all since like 3 seasons ago. But let's add a draft pick. I still don't. Okay, I honestly did not expect that to go through. So that obviously cleared up a lot of cap space for us. And we just got a sick defenseman who will help us out. He's a lefty, so we're not really losing too much. Nicholas Baudin, welcome to the team. Really good offensive defenseman, so that's nice. And then obviously Ivan Chekovich as well, who will help us out a lot, I'm sure. And they're both locked up for a few seasons, so that's very good. That was a sick trade, honestly. We dumped a bunch of cap, and we were able to bring 2 very serviceable NHL players onto this team, so I'm very happy about that trade. Now, I guess really still, all I would like to do is probably target a left-handed defenseman, and I need a backup goalie. So, well, I need goalies in general, really. I got to see if I can find some prospects here, guys, in free agency. So, let's see what we could find, because we really need the help a lot right now. So let's just see of affordable players right now. Well, a lot of people are there now, so that's nice. Who is this guy? Duke DiPietro. Bill DiPietro's brother, maybe? He's an RFA. How sick would that be? I don't think that's any realistic, but how sick would that be? Where was he playing this past season? I don't know what that league is. Oh, he's playing in the NHL. 30 points, man. That would be sick. How cool would that be? I mean, we could obviously sign him. I'd probably just lock him up to a contract, to be honest. Probably like 6 years at like 5'8". What is that, though? What does that entail? A first and a third. Is that worth it, guys? I don't know. We don't need the forward help. Like, I mean, it would be so cool. We could just say it's Bill's brother. We've got the DiPietro brothers on the team. We could say it's Rick DiPietro's kids. Greatest goaltender of all time. Man, how tempting is that? Okay, we'll come back to that idea, I think. I definitely flirt with that. Yuri Punanovs, wow. Holy playmaker, Jesus Christ. Okay, wow. I mean, I'll offer him a contract, but he's an RFA, so he's obviously not going to accept that. I'm going to give him a max 2-way deal, but I don't think he'll accept that, but we'll offer him a contract anyways. We might as well. Severson here. So this is actually a decent prospect. Wow, what is those deking and passing stats? That's crazy. So Severson, like I said, actually not that bad of a prospect. We'll offer him an ELC, so that's not bad. 68 at 21, I can't complain about, especially at a low elite. A lot of these players are RFAs though, which I'm not a fan of. Asher Farrell, really good two-way forward. He could actually be in the NHL for us. I might sign him to a 1-year deal. I'll offer him a cheap 1-year deal in hopes that he joins the team for that. Again, though, not a bad player there, guys. Actually finding some decent talent here in the AHL right now, which very glad to see, of course. Might sign these two, and Brian Rousseau and Jackson. No, why did it bring me to the top? Damn it. Alright, where were they? Rousseau and Cernak? We're gonna go with Cernak. I don't know. Again, I'll offer him a max two-way deal. I just don't want to give them the money that they're asking for because it'll hurt my cap a lot. So, let's see if we can find any others. I mean, like I said, we've been pretty successful so far. Vorobiev, we'll offer him a deal, but he's an RFA, meaning he probably won't sign with us anyways. Really should probably be sorting this by UFAs, but it's alright. 79 at 23, damn. 70 at 23, I mean, I'd like to find some younger players. Patini, who's this guy? Landon Patini, very good in Cleveland this past season, 78 points. Could be an NHLer for us. Again, he's an RFA, but I'll offer him a contract at least. If he accepts, he accepts. So I guess we'll see. We've got 2 UFAs here in Zajac and Dollywall, though. Oh, stop bringing me to the top, please. I don't like that at all, game. Let's see if we can find those players again. Where were they? Hey, Kent Denny. How you doing, buddy? Okay, there we go. So, Zajac, Dollywall. 2 players that can probably definitely sign with us. I'm just going to give them a two-way deal, though. Yeah, I'm just going to offer them two-way deals, and if they accept, they accept. If they don't, they don't. But they could help out both of our teams, arguably. What else should I go for here? Saw a 19-year-old. I'm like, damn, that could be good, but unfortunately not really. 22 at 73, Jesse Colborn. We can offer him a contract again with a whole 1.2 million. Can we stop asking for that, please? So we just sent out a lot of offers. So now let's see if we can find a half-decent goalie. Ken Alberts. How did we bring him back, guys? He's down to an 83. He'd be a great backup. He struggled in St. Louis, obviously, as you can tell, but how much money does he want? Never mind. Let's find someone on an affordable deal. Gustafson. Is that Philip Gustafson? Yes, it is. How much money does he want? Too much. Witt. Colby Witt. How much money does he want? Too much. I'm just trying to find someone that doesn't want a lot of money. That's serviceable, like John Gibson here. Although he's 35, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I can sign Vevalainen back, but you know what? Maybe bring Eric Comrie in. Did we take him in the expansion draft? Okay, no, I don't think so. I wanted to say we did, but he hasn't been playing much, and he hasn't played in 4 years, so you know, let's offer him a deal. He wants a 2-year deal. I'm going to give him a two-way, 2-year, $850K. We'll see if he accepts that. Okay, now let's see. we can find some decent prospects. So, let's find, hopefully, something. Zanata. Corbin Zanata. We'll offer him a contract. Hopefully he accepts. We'll give him a max two-way deal for 1 year. Again, I don't know why everyone wants the 1.2 million. Ruslan Kolosov is 76 at 23 at a high fringe. That's not bad. I'll offer him a contract as well. And I'll probably send out one more contract here for Ulanov. I didn't get to see his name, but he's on an ELC, so he definitely should accept that. So that's it. I don't really know how many defensemen I offered contracts to, so I think I'm gonna look really quickly, guys. Let's see, 72, Ciolfido, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I will again just offer him the max 1 year deal on a two-way contract. Jacob Kozevnikov, that's a sick name. We're gonna go for him as well. I mean, some of these players aren't that bad, so can't really complain. And we'll probably look at one more here. Maybe McArdle, because he's a UFA. Maybe. I'd like to find a UFA that's somewhat young. Gennard, who could actually play... Menard. Georges Menard. Could actually play in the NHL, but what are those stats? No thanks. 22 at a UFA. Brisebois. Stéphane Brisebois. You know what? Sure, guys. Let's offer him a contract. The same thing that we've been offering everyone else. So that will entail free agency, I'd say. That was a lot of menu scrolling, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But let's start advancing days and let's see what's up. Who accepts? So, reject, accept. Only 2 players. I didn't even check who it was, to be honest. Reject, reject, reject. Yeah, I figured a lot of these players are going to reject because they don't want two-way deals, which is understandable. So let's just advance another day. So that's it, I believe. Okay, so let's see. We only got 4 players there, I believe. Pretty sure we were at 33. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. No, 10, 11. 12, 13, so we do have enough forwards signed, which is good. Defensively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I need to sign some defensemen here. Goalies, still need to sign a backup. Alright, so we got to look for a backup. We've got to look for a left-handed defenseman, and overall just like 4 defensemen total. So let's see. I can still looking into a left-handed defenseman. So let's just check defensemen that are affordable, and we can go from there, I guess, guys. Brendan Loynes, I believe it's Brendan, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, though, too much money for my liking. Oliua Levy is still there. So is Brady Shea. Just look at, it doesn't have to be someone too good. I would just prefer signing someone on a relatively cheap deal. Guy Lalonde, but he's definitely an RFA, so fortunate. Like I said, I don't really care who I sign. This is Pierre-Olivier Joseph. It is. Stats are all over the place. I might just keep looking for now. Josh Mahura, sorry. Doesn't want that much money. Can be serviceable. Probably actually not bad for the PK. So let's go for Mahura here, guys. A 1-year deal. I will just give him a little bit less than what he is currently asking for. And then let's see if we can find some other ones that are somewhat young that could maybe help this team out. Verkunen, I think I want to say I offered him a contract. I'm not sure though. I'm guessing I did. But we're just going to offer him a contract. You know what? I'm just going to sort it by UFAs. It'll just make life easier. This Toskala guy is interesting. He's a UFA, so, but no, I don't think so. So let's go for Khabibulin. Maybe we'll offer him a contract, a two-way deal, because I just don't have the cap space. Sopel as well, I guess. That's an ELC, so he should sign. What about some young-ish right-handed, or not necessarily right-handed defenseman, but just decent defenseman? We're going to go for McArdle here. It's a two-way deal, so that's okay. And then I'd say probably one more defenseman. Let's just see if we can go for one of these medium top fours. So I guess it's Thorne. He's really the only other option. Sure. Let's do it, I guess. That's all he wants, so that's what I'll give him. And then again, goalies, I need a backup. So I will splurge a little bit of money for backups. Let's just see who we can find. I'm thinking Jan Bednar, to be honest. Well, maybe. No, I don't think I'm going to. That's just a lot of money for a backup. Zacharias, maybe. George Zacharias. For some reason, he's not an RFA. I don't know why, but I'm just going to offer him a one-year deal for like 2.85, I guess. There we go, guys. That's obviously a lot of menu scrolling and a lot of contracts we sent out, so I'm sorry about that. Didn't really expect that to come from this episode. So Sopel accepts, okay. Then who else? Mahira accepts, Zacharias accepts, McArdle accepts, and Verkunen rejects. Don't really care. Thorne also accepts. Khabibulin rejects. This is a two-way deal, whatever though, it's fine. Alright, so now we should be good. We are listed as a buyer, which I don't like, but we should be good now. So let's just check the decor just to make sure. For all the ones that are signed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. Still need to sign one, damn it. I thought it was good. I might just sign Baines. No, he's just not good. I'm just not going to. Alright, let's go and see if we can find one more defenseman. This is taking so long. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, a left-handed defenseman. That is a UFA. We're just going to go for Cutler here. I'm just going to offer him what he wants. Jose Cutler. Let's see if he accepts the offer. But that should be the end of this season. Let's see. Will he accept? He will. Okay. Awesome. Now, before we make anything, or before we do anything else, I guess, I do want to see the forward core. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we should be good for the forward. So I just try to expand out on Kent Denny then. I know he's an RFA. He's yet to get a contract. And I mean, we can, you know what? How much does he want? Because like I said, we have some cap space now, so we can splurge a little bit. But, oh god, Pillman and DiPietro expire this season, and neither of them want a contract yet, which is not good at all. Where is Ken Denny? Hello? Unsigned? RFA? There we go. Okay, so Kent Denny. I mean, I can give him the money. I'm just going to give it to him for 1 year, though. I mean, I could probably offer him the 2 year, but we'll just do 1 year. So, $2 million for 1 year. he should accept that, which will probably make our team a little bit better in the bottom 6, which I guess you can't really complain about. So let's start simming to the next season, and let's see if he accepts. Like I said, he should accept unless, yeah, he accepts. So I expected that, but there we go, guys. That will be the end of this very eventful episode. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy another long one. Sorry guys, the videos have been long lately. Just a lot been going on in them, I guess. So hopefully you guys are still enjoying them though. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. As we sim on to the next season, I'm just going to wait till we get there, and then I will officially end the episode for you guys. By the way, I have a bunch of new pops, and I'm very excited to show you guys them. I will probably be showing you them later this week. I have 5 new ones and 3 new ones that are actually like brand new. I bought the whole set, so I'm very excited to show you guys those. Like I said, it'll probably be later this week. But I hope you guys are ready for that. So, come on, are we there yet? The season hasn't even flipped yet. Just kidding, there it is. As we head into what I believe to be our 10th season, which is crazy. We've got our captains here. I would like to keep it as McKinnon, Donato, and Cross for now. We may change things up. But, yeah, there we go, guys. That will be the end of this episode. Hopefully you all did enjoy. Sorry again about the whole menu scrolling. That was probably aids to watch, so sorry guys. But thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.